Yo, so it's been a while since we spoke about Kenshi and Kenshi Unchained. If you're just finding me for the first time, I'm Andrew, the XRP Maxi, and this is the XRP podcast, where I apparently talk about other shit besides XRP. Kenshi is a Swiss-based blockchain company that offers services such as custom Oracle networks, blockchain Internet of Things SDKs, software development kits, deep indexing, GraphQL, and reverse API webhooks on Ethereum, Arbitrum, Aurora, Avalanche, Phantom, Polygon, Bitgert, and the BNB Smart Chain. But they're going to be expanding to more blockchains and networks in the future as well. Kenshi currently operates under Web2 infrastructure, but will fully transition over to a decentralized blockchain network to power their products and services with the Kenshi Unchained Network. The native token of Kenshi and the Unchained Network is KNS, which exists on the Arbitrum Ethereum Layer 2. If you'd like to hear more about Kenshi, then you should actually check my full video on it posted on my channel. I'll have that placed in the description, as well as a little link to it popping up on the video if you're watching on mobile or on your computer. Unchained is a decentralized peer-to-peer network for data validation. Unchained nodes work to validate data together and are rewarded in KNS or Kenshi tokens. The validated data can then be queried by the consumer in exchange for KNS tokens. This entire model is what makes Unchained or the Unchained Network an economically autonomous platform for data validation and exchange. So it's not like the economy of your country where you have to have a central reserve bank like the Federal Reserve doing things in order to fluctuate interest rates in order to maintain the economy. The way this is set up, the way the Unchained Network is set up, it's set up to support itself in its own flywheel effect. Currently, Unchained is still in testnet, and the Kenshi team has managed to hit major milestones in this meanwhile. So last time I reported on Kenshi, I think they just had about just a couple people actually spinning up Unchained nodes and using validators. But recently in December, in the middle of December, Kenshi actually hit a milestone of over 180 validators live on the Unchained Network testnet. If you'd like to participate in the Unchained Network testnet, I will have links to that as well as some airdrops that are currently going on in the crypto ecosystem in the description. Please check them out. It helps you out and it helps me out as well, so it's a win-win. But I really think you should consider looking at the Unchained testnet, not just to prepare yourself for this fantastic network because they're providing real-world services. This is real utility we're talking about here. And it's a proven concept because we know one of the biggest players in blockchain right now is Chainlink. And I will keep mentioning them because Kenshi is running a Oracle service. So Chainlink is always going to come into the conversation. And right now, I believe that Kenshi is setting themselves up to be a potential competitor, or at least stand on somewhat equal footing if everything they have planned for the future ends up panning out. But another reason why you should also work on the Unchained testnet as well is because you could be potentially setting yourself up here for a future airdrop for participants in the Unchained testnet. Kenshi is known for being very generous to their community, and I don't see why it would stop now. It's not that easy, though, to get on the Unchained Network if you're doing it through the GitHub and you don't have a background in software and in computers if this is your first time doing it. So if you guys do want it, I can spin up a video for you showing you how to actually set up an Unchained node or validator from start to finish A to Z so that anybody online will be able to become an Unchained validator. And community members that really like what Puya and the Kenshi team are doing are able to now show their support and also help shape the future of the Unchained Network. Kenshi's also been busy outside of the world of technical development as well. Kenshi recently joined forces with Sworn Network. Sworn Network operates as a middleman in the Web3 space by operating as a vendor for a network of KYC'd and trusted data providers to help businesses get the data they need for operations. Basically, it's an Oracle network that provides proven, verifiable data from experienced and vetted sources called oracles. Sworn Network is also based up in Switzerland as well, and is composed of a team with a strong background in various industries such as law, blockchain, and cybersecurity. With Sworn Network's oracles and Kenshi's Unchained Network, this is a match made in heaven for the services that these two companies are offering to businesses that are seeking to harness data from blockchains. This type of sensible maneuvering in the industry is why I have so much admiration for the developers of the Kenshi project. Kenshi embodies the warrior spirit and the swordsman or samurai that Kenshi, the Japanese word, actually refers to. And we all know no samurai is truly a samurai without a sword or katana. In the age of the shogunate, the Kenshi were the revered guardians of balance, each trained in the ancient arts of combat and strategy. Their weapon, the katana, was a symbol of honor, valor, and duty, forged with precision and imbued with spiritual energy. These swords became extensions of the Kenshi themselves. In the modern world today, though the average person may not struggle for power with bronze and iron anymore, the spirit of the Kenshi and his katana still are present in people all over the world, especially in the Kenshi team. Today, the Kenshi and their katanas come to life through stunning digital art in a one-of-a-kind katana NFT collection from the Kenshi Network team. Yeah, it's just NFTs. I know I hyped you up for nothing, but it's just NFTs, baby. Every Kenshi katana NFT is not just a token of ownership, but also a virtual embodiment of the timeless values that these warriors stood for. They're actually really nice. It stands for honor, courage, and wisdom. As a holder, you are not only a collector, but also a custodian of this rich history and mythology. Kenshi katanas can be minted and traded on the Arbitrum Ethereum Layer 2 network, the same network that the KNS token exists on, and they cost 0.15 Ethereum to mint plus gas fees. If you'd like to mint a katana of your own, I'll also place a link to that in the description as well. There's tons of katanas with all different types of attributes, rarities, appearances, art styles. There's tons of different types to mint, and they're extremely beautiful. They also increase the percentage of yield interest that you generate when you're staking tokens with Kenshi, when you're locking up and staking your KNS tokens on the Kenshi Unchained Network. So they serve a real purpose as well. They're randomly minted using Kenshi's verifiable random function oracles, or VRF oracles. So you do have a real solid chance at minting anything from a common class sword, which is really good and still beautiful, and there's tons of unique one-of-one designs, to a legendary sword with additional attributes and benefits for staking and other things that the Kenshi team has planned down the pipeline. The Kenshi team has more down the road to reward Kenshi katana holders as well, so these could serve to be extremely lucrative. No matter what blade you mint, you can be sure it will be beautiful and well worth the cost if everything the Kenshi team has planned pans out. Kenshi has many campaigns to bless the community up as well. There's over 200,000 Kenshi KNS tokens, which are currently worth about $2,700 at the time of this recording, which you can earn as an individual entirely by yourself, or with a team you assemble, or with a group in the Kenshi Telegram group. if you're willing and able to solve a puzzle given by the Kenshi team, in a puzzle that's composed of a techno-funk song and album art. I honestly have no idea how you're supposed to solve this puzzle, else I wouldn't be talking about it. I would be securing the bag myself. But the furthest that I got was downloading the music and the album art, and then expecting the metadata to only see unintelligible language, which I wasn't able to decode. I'm sure there's someone out there or a group of people, maybe even somebody listening right now, who has the abilities to figure this out and can take those 200,000 KNS tokens for themselves and be the catalyst to unlock a third puzzle. You see, the puzzle going on right now has been going on since February of 2023. This puzzle has yet to be solved despite it being January of 2024 at time of recording. And that's because these puzzles are no easy feat. You need skills from a lot of different backgrounds. Case in point being the first puzzle, which was released on June 24th of 2022 and was solved by a member of the Kenshi community named Zert, only after almost a full year of many people trying and failing after the wallet reached a dollar value of $3,000 worth of KNS tokens inside of it. So imagine that today. That wallet could be worth tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. If you would like to try your abilities, you can find a hint for the current puzzle, puzzle number 2, in the official Telegram community today. The last thing that I want to share about with you today is the Kenshi Zeely campaign. Kenshi has tons of tasks that you can complete on Zeely in order to rack up points, engage with the community, and share the good gospel about Kenshi Unchained, as well as to reward their community. By participating in the Zeely campaign, the top 10 in the points leaderboard get 120,000 KNS tokens as well. It didn't state if it was each or all together, so I would assume all together, because I don't want to be wishful thinking. If you are interested in this campaign, it's a solid way to build a KNS stack. If you are interested in this project, the Kenshi team wants holders to be vested members of the community, because that's where true growth will come from. That's where the blessings will come from. And that's where the many opportunities for wonderful, unexpected, life-changing events can happen for anybody from any part of the world, no matter your caste, no matter your rank, no matter your position, no matter your past. So long as you have an internet connection and a heart that seeks to learn and earn, the Kenshi team wants to support you and wishes for your support as well. With all that being said, I am Andrew, the XRP Maxi. Thank you for listening to the XRP podcast. Take care, be well, be safe. God bless you.